Right now, Shine On Madison is brightening up Capitol Square tonight. We'll take you to this year's annual seasonal lighting ceremony. But first, an alert day is in the forecast. Gary has the details on what could be the first measurable snow of the season this weekend.
Today's release are the start of a process.
And the first hostages are released by Hamas and Israel after an agreement that brought a temporary halt to the fighting. That's all coming up right now at 10. We hope that you're enjoying the long holiday weekend. Well, today, another gorgeous day to get out for some fresh air, but not without a jacket. Temperatures today didn't even get to freezing. And the cold will stick around, though, and by the end of the weekend, we could see accumulating snow that could lead to some slick roads. The First Warn Weather Team has put an alert day in the forecast for later Saturday night into Sunday. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti is on the patio tonight with what you need to know in the First Warn forecast.
Well, Brady, this is not going to be a major winter storm, but light snowfall, something we really haven't had to deal with so far this fall, and colder temperatures that allow it to stick to the ground could make for slick roads at a bad travel time because a lot of people will be traveling toward the end of the holiday weekend. So we do have a First Warn Weather Alert Day in the forecast for Saturday night into Sunday for about 1 to 3 inches of snow. Mainly untreated roads are going to be the ones that get slick. It might be marginal for plowing, but with temperatures below freezing, that could allow the snow to stick and could make for some slippery travel in spots. Future track snowfall shows about a 1 to 3 inch snowfall through most of southern Wisconsin. I think the 3 inch amounts will be pretty isolated, but most areas will pick up an inch or two, maybe a little bit less north and west of Dane County. Time lapse from the Platteville Quibi Radio Skycam shows lots of sunshine today, but you can see those high, thin clouds moving in from the west. That's the forerunners of this weather system that will eventually bring us snow, but right now that's still back into southwestern Iowa, so it still has a ways to go before it gets here. High temperatures today on the cold side. Madison didn't even make it to freezing at 31. Most of southern Wisconsin saw sub-freezing temperatures during the day, and current temperatures are about 10 degrees colder, and they'll stay below freezing pretty much for the night and through most of the day tomorrow. So again, when the snow starts tomorrow night, it should stick to the ground. Here in Dane County, 24 in Middleton, 21 degrees in McFarland, also 21 in Deerfield. Look for mostly cloudy skies overnight. It'll be cold. Temperatures will hold nearly steady in the lower 20s. Not looking for any snow tonight or during the day tomorrow, but again, tomorrow night into Sunday is a time period to watch. We'll time that out in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Gary. That's only a day after Thanksgiving, but you're now walking through a winter wonderland down State Street and by the Capitol. Shine On Madison's lighting ceremony officially switched on the holiday season, and as Armand Rahman found out, they hope you'll shop local this year.
The lights are all on in downtown Madison, and I'd say it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. One, Shine On Madison! And with that, downtown Madison is officially plugged into the holiday season.
I like all of the trees getting lit up and the music.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
It's no small task to brighten up State Street with lights and 15 sponsored Christmas tree planters.
Yeah, a lot of preparations. We work with a company called Traditions Lighting. You'll see them all over town, but it does take a lot of coordination and planning to get it to light up like this. State Street is the gem of downtown Madison.
All the senses were at play. The dazzling sights, the festive sounds, and the smells of fresh rendang chicken from Madam Chu's.
A lot of people showed up on 32 degrees Fahrenheit, such a cold night. So the fact that there are that many people that showed up for Shine On Madison, it really shows that, Madisonians are shining brightly for us.
Josie Chu is one of the 390 local business owners downtown who hopes the decked out halls light the way for more local shoppers this season.
Small businesses help support the community, and small businesses itself also need the support of the community.
For some, the holly and jolly go past the holidays.
2 years ago, we had one of our first dates doing this, the lighting ceremony. I told her we're going somewhere else, and then we came here, and she loves Christmas.
He is very romantic. He's done an excellent job of surprising me.
No matter what age, the season always sparks love.
So we're just coming back to rekindle that.
There are 7 unique light displays all across downtown, and of course, plenty of local businesses to shop during the holidays. In Madison, Armand Rahman, News 3 Now.
Over at the Edgewater, its Christmas tree was lit tonight after an afternoon of fun activities. Santa and Mrs. Claus were on hand, of course, for the lighting of the tree. This marked the 9th annual tree lighting ceremony the Edgewater has hosted. Look at that. Well, if you're at the tree lighting ceremony and use the Beltline to get home, well, This may have slowed you down. A crash blocked all the westbound Beltline traffic for about an hour near the John Nolan exit this afternoon. It was reported just after 5:30. The crash was cleared an hour later at 6:30. A man wanted in connection with the 2020 murder of a pregnant Reedsburg woman has been arrested in Missouri. Jose Eduardo Dominguez Garcia was taken into custody after officers spotted him driving an allegedly stolen vehicle yesterday. Dominguez Garcia was wanted out of Chippewa County on charges of first-degree intentional homicide of an unborn child, and hiding a corpse. The charges stem from the death of 25-year-old Rosalie Cindy Chavera Rodriguez. Her body was found stuffed in a suitcase in the town of Wheaton in Chippewa County. It's unclear why Dominguez Garcia traveled to Missouri or how long he had been there. Police in Fitchburg are investigating after finding evidence of a shooting from Wednesday night. Officers got a shots fired report. They responded to a parking lot of an apartment on Guilford Road. A witness there told them they heard a gunshot followed by a speeding car driving away. Police say evidence found at the scene confirmed at least one shot was fired. Unfortunately, no one was hurt and no property damages were reported. New tonight, a former Minneapolis police officer convicted of murdering George Floyd was stabbed by another inmate and seriously hurt. Authorities say the attack on Derek Chauvin happened at a federal prison in Arizona. That's according to the Associated Press. In a statement, the Bureau of Prisons says life-saving measures were performed before the inmate, who was not named, was taken to the hospital. Chauvin's condition is unknown tonight. Hamas freed a couple dozen hostages today as part of a temporary ceasefire agreement. Several dozen Palestinian prisoners were also released. Erica Brown has more on the swap from Washington.
A crowd of Israelis cheered as a convoy transported the freed hostages to a military base. Helicopters then brought them to hospitals for medical treatment. 13 Israelis, all of them women and children, were handed over to the Red Cross, as well as one Filipino and 10 Thai citizens. Danielle Aloni and her 5-year-old daughter Amelia are among those released. Her brother Moran is relieved but still doesn't know the fate of their other sister, her husband, and their 3-year-old twin girls.
You know, the moment that you wake up and you're not sure if what happened yesterday is a part of a dream or not, that's still how I wake up.
President Biden welcomed the release of the hostages.
I've been engaged with my team as we began the first difficult days of implementing this deal. It's only a start, but so far it's gone well.
4-year-old Abigail Moore Adan is among the Americans still in captivity.
This is just the first wave of 50 hostages expected to be released, and President Biden says he is still working to get the American hostages freed.
Over the next few days, we expect that dozens of hostages will be returned to their families.
24-year-old Marah Bakir was the first Palestinian prisoner Israel released as part of the agreement. In the West Bank, Palestinians celebrated some of the 39 freed prisoners. As the temporary ceasefire continues to hold, 200 humanitarian aid trucks entered Gaza to deliver critically needed fuel and supplies. Erica Brown, CBS News, Washington.
An update now on the car explosion on the Rainbow Bridge border crossing between the U.S. and Canada on Wednesday. Niagara Falls police have identified the 2 people killed inside the car as Kurt Villani and his wife Monica. Both were 53 years old and they lived in western New York. The car they were traveling was seen traveling at high rates of speed when it went airborne and then crashed, leading to a fiery explosion. Investigators believe the speeding car hit a curb and guardrail. The FBI and New York authorities found no explosive materials during its investigation, ruling out terrorism. Back here in Wisconsin, local businesses took advantage of Black Friday by teaming up with the Madison Makers Market for a craft fair and pub crawl this afternoon. The Sylvia was just one of 8 venues on the Isthmus, hosting dozens of local makers. Other venues included the Imaginary Factory and State Line Distillery. Now, shoppers could go location to location to find items for sale like candles, jewelry, paper goods, baked treats, toys, artwork, and so much more. Whether you bought something for yourself or a holiday gift for someone else, your purchases helped local creatives, something organizers say the event strives to do.
It's really important to recognize how much we all contribute to this city, to this culture that we have here. And when you support all these people, you support your neighbors, you support your friends and your family while you're getting gifts for all of them. It's perfect.
This was the 5th time the Makers Market was put on a Black Friday event. You can continue to support local businesses this holiday season, especially tomorrow. Remember, it's Small Business Saturday. Of course, the small businesses had competition from the large chain retailers today for Black Friday. Malls and shopping centers like Hilldale and Madison, well, they saw plenty of shoppers out looking to take advantage of some of the best sales of the year, including those that we talked to.
Girlfriend wanted some clothes, and that's why we're out here. I ended up getting something myself, so it worked out.
I like shopping. The deals. And the deals. Yeah, it's good deals.
Well, some retailers started Black Friday sales online earlier this week. Adobe Analytics, which tracks online spending, predicts nearly $10 billion in Black Friday purchases online alone. With Thanksgiving officially behind us, the first thing on many families' list this weekend, get a Christmas tree. Our Maddie Heimsch spent the day at a local tree farm finding out what exactly makes the perfect tree.
The day after Thanksgiving. For some, it means sleeping. For some, it means shopping. And for Christmas tree farms like Ridgetop, it means the biggest day of the year. Finding the perfect tree can be a trying time. If you're anything like Liza, it's all about the aesthetics.
I picked it because it's green and blue.
But if you think more like Ben, the bigger the better.
I pick it by the height and how bushy it is with the needles.
Regardless, Ridgetop owner Mark Bannock says so many trees get taken home, they have to mark some off to save for next year. Bannock has been growing and selling Christmas trees for more than 30 years. He says they sell about 600 trees a year, but that's not the important part.
Everybody that comes out is in a good mood, and so it's just kind of nice having people go out as a family and they kind of enjoy the atmosphere.
According to the National Christmas Tree Association, about 30 million real trees are sold annually in the U.S., and Wisconsin is among the top 5 states in production and sales. With so many options, Bannock says fighting over the perfect tree is just part of the process.
A lot of kids are very happy. Some of the smaller kids aren't so happy sometimes, but that's all part of the holidays.
In Verona, I'm Maddie Heimsch, News 3 Now.
Okay, let's start some controversy. Do you prefer a real tree or a fake one? You can share your vote with us in our online poll. It's attached to this story on channel3000.com. More stories are ahead tonight at 10. Amtrak is looking to double its daily routes through Wisconsin. And still ahead, the efforts being made for a second daily train to go through the Dells, Portage, and Columbus. Just how soon that could happen? That's next.
Happy holidays from our Dwellings family to yours.
Happy holidays!
Score the lowest prices of the year right now at Brothers Main's Black Friday sale. You won't find lower prices anywhere, and enjoy our free delivery. Shop family-owned Brothers Main's low price guarantee on brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. Feel like family. Brothers Main.
The next generation of streaming is here. Introducing Spectrum One Stream with Spectrum Internet, delivering fast and reliable speeds, advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security on your devices, Spectrum Mobile with unlimited talk, text, and data, and now TV with the all-new Zumo Stream Box. Get Spectrum One Stream with Internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi, a free unlimited Spectrum Mobile line, and the Zumo Stream Box, free when you add Spectrum TV. Call 833-976-4999. With Spectrum and Zumo, all your favorites are brought together in one place. Use the voice remote to search across live TV, on-demand movies and shows, and the most popular streaming apps to watch what you want faster and easier than ever. It's streaming simplified. Get Spectrum One Stream with Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, mobile, and now TV. Go to spectrum.com/stream, a Spectrum store, or call 833-976-4999.
At Bergstrom Automotive, we were named by Glassdoor as one of the top dealership groups to work for in the country. We pride ourselves in being a fun, great place to work, and where our teammates always look out for each other. Oh, hey, Julia, you wanted Saturdays off to spend with your family, right?
Yeah.
Can she have that? Yes. You've been told no before? Join the Bergstrom Automotive family for the yes. Bergstrom for the yes.
At Informed Choice Insurance Agency, we're proud of our 5-star reviews.
My agent Matthew explained everything about Medicare. He took the time to show me several different plans and the plus and minuses of each policy.
Get 5-star service at Informed Choice Insurance Agency.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show, we've got Davine Joy Randolph.
Push beyond your gift.
You're on the road. And she's been offered millions in college scholarships.
If I don't do it, then nobody's going to do it.
Then South African sensation Tyler.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
If you need a gift for the outdoor lover in your life, well, consider a 2024 state park sticker. Admission stickers and trail passes for next year went on sale today. An annual admission sticker grants access to all of Wisconsin's state parks, forests, and recreation areas. The sticker costs $28 for Wisconsin residents. The Department of Natural Resources recommends buying stickers on or before Friday, December 8th to ensure that they arrive before the holidays. You can purchase online, over the phone, and at state parks. Anyone looking to catch Amtrak in the area has to do so from Wisconsin Dells, Portage, or Columbus, but timing those trips will soon get easier, as Amtrak is planning to create a route between St. Paul, Milwaukee, and Chicago. As Emily Pofel reports, this is a big deal for riders.
As travelers take to the tracks this holiday season,
Happy Thanksgiving to you too.
Amtrak and the Wisconsin Department of Transportation expanding their options.
I'd take the train if I can. So I don't like long drives.
WISC says Amtrak is planning to open a second daily round-trip passenger train next year, going back and forth between the Twin Cities, Milwaukee, and Chicago. Christian Bird lives in St. Paul and visits family in Milwaukee. He's looking forward to the flexibility.
It would be easier to leave in the afternoon because it's kind of like herding cats when you're getting a little kid out the door.
The goal, limited delays and more reliable trains, sharing tracks with Amtrak's existing Empire Builder route between Chicago and the Pacific Northwest. But the new route would only travel the 411 miles between Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul, a 7.5-hour trip. WISC says more than 70% of people at Wisconsin stations are traveling to stops on that route.
It's definitely something I think a lot of people, and myself included, would probably be interested in.
More than 124,000 people are expected to ride the new route in the first year of service.
It'd be nice to have an earlier route that starts off, have that option to leave in the morning. It's just easier.
That second daily route is expected to begin by the end of next year. A bank in Illinois will be counting down to Christmas in a very big way. The Farmers State Bank and Trust Company in Jacksonville will once again be transformed into the world's tallest Advent calendar. Throughout the month of December, a new holiday image will be revealed in one of the windows of the 110-foot-tall building. The unveiling will go through Christmas Day. So if you want to see it, Jacksonville is about 4.5 hours. It's a drive south from Madison. If you have any errands for the weekend, tomorrow is the day to do them. Gary's back with our first warn forecast.
Yeah, we do have some snow in the forecast tomorrow night and Sunday that could impact travel plans. Tomorrow is just going to be cold, kind of like today was. As we look at, first of all, the first warn weather alert day that we have in the forecast. This is for tomorrow night into Sunday, and this is for light snowfall, 1 to 3 inches. Now, normally we might not put an alert day in the forecast for this, but a couple of things. Number one, it's the first accumulating snow of greater than an inch for most people. Number two, the temperatures will be cold enough, so the snow should stick to the ground and any untreated roads could become slippery. It might not even be enough to plow, so if they're not salted, the roads will be slippery. And number three, it's a time where people will be traveling. It's the end of the holiday weekend. Future Track beginning early on Sunday morning shows the snow already overspreading much of southern Wisconsin. Notice those temperatures in the upper 20s. 6 a.m. Sunday morning, light snow basically from Dane County to the south and east Farther to the north and west, the precipitation a little more spotty, so we'll see more intermittent snow showers. By noontime, the steadier snow starts to shift from Madison eastward, and during the afternoon, we're down to just some scattered snow showers and flurries, and those should end tomorrow evening. But notice those temperatures dropping back into the middle 20s as far as snowfall amounts are concerned, and this is just an update from the latest computer model forecast showing a general 1 to 2 inches. A few places might be around 3 inches. Those will be the exception rather than the rule. This area has shifted southward just a little bit. So areas farther north and west of the Wisconsin River, probably seeing a little bit less in the way of snow, probably around an inch or maybe even less in a few spots. Doppler track right now, you can see the snow to our south and west across parts of Iowa, but back in Nebraska and Kansas, winter storm warnings there, winter weather advisories in between as far east as Kansas City and in northern portions of Missouri. Eventually this snow area will expand a little bit as the storm heads to the north and east, but this is the snow that brought about 4 to 5 inches of snow through Denver up into Wyoming, and it will be winding down as it pushes into our area. But 3 things you need to know in the forecast. Again, the snow tomorrow night into Sunday. We're looking for high temperatures only in the upper 20s by the time we get into Monday and Tuesday, and then by the end of next week, high temperatures will be back to around 40. We'll see a couple of chances for rain showers, but those can be mixed with flakes of snow at night. So planning your night, temperatures start out in the lower 20s, and notice overnight they don't really move very much because of the cloud cover. So by the time we get into the mid-morning hours tomorrow, we're looking for temperatures up around the 30-degree mark. We'll look for highs tomorrow only in the lower to middle 30s. Overnight, low of 23 in Oregon, 22 Marshall, 22 in DeForest. Across the rest of southern Wisconsin, 25 in Monroe, and 22 for the low in Lone Rock. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies. Not looking for any snow during the day. High temperature at 34 degrees. But again, that snowfall amount probably in the 1 to 2 inch, maybe locally 3 inch amount, especially from Dane County to the south and east. North and west of Dane County, probably closer to an inch of snow. First warned 7 to 10 day forecast, the alert day on Sunday, then the cold weather with highs only in the upper 20s from Monday and Tuesday, maybe a flurry chance Tuesday night. Temperatures, though, rebound back to around 40 toward the end of next week, and could even see a couple of rain showers, although at night could be mixed in with a little bit of snow into the early morning hours.
And coming up in sports, a top 5 showdown at the UW Fieldhouse brought an unmatched atmosphere to Madison. But could the Badgers knock off #1 Nebraska? We got you next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
At Gruber Law Offices, you pay us nothing until we win your case. It costs you nothing up front to get the results and compensation you deserve. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Prepare for the holidays with great Black Friday deals at Menards. We have the perfect gifts for your family and friends, or to help finish your projects, both big and small. Now's the perfect time to hurry in and get these amazing stocking stuffers and other fantastic gifts. Menards Black Friday deals are so great that even Santa himself can't resist.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking in the lights with all your friends in a spacious Accord, or taking in a snow day in a rugged CR-V. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Dry eye symptoms keep coming back. Inflammation might be to blame. Over-the-counter eye drops can provide temporary relief. Xiidra can provide lasting relief. It targets inflammation that can cause dry eye disease. Xiidra treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease. Don't use if allergic to Xiidra. Common side effects include eye irritation, discomfort or blurred vision when applied, and unusual taste sensation. Why wait? Ask your doctor about a 90-day prescription and pay as little as $0. Xiidra.
You want it, we got it, it's all here. Rosemont, you want some ice time, a nice time, so good you posted twice time. You want some cheer, now I'll show you where you gotta be. Tell you who you gotta see, ooh, it's gonna make you smile. You want it, we got it, it's all here. Rosemont.
Enjoy the magic of the North Pole, just east of O'Hare, with miles of memories waiting to be made. To Rosemont it your way, start at rosemont.com.
Rosemont.
It's a robotic money expert.
Clever. How do I start a savings habit?
Famous cabbage.
Savings habit.
Shaving rabbits.
Tech can make life simpler, but when it comes to savings habits, nothing's as simple as BMO. A BMO savings account helps you build the habit with a cash reward every month you save.
Cash reward? Ingenious.
Sardine fest.
This year's top prize goes to BMO.
I'm just in it for the saving, but it's nice to be recognized.
BMO.
After an accident, don't say anything and don't sign anything until you talk to Gruber Law Offices.
Call us first. We'll help get you the money you deserve. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
As early as 7 o'clock this morning, fans were already waiting outside the Fieldhouse for a chance to witness what could very well be the biggest sporting event of the year at UW, and it lived up to the hype. #1 Nebraska at #5 Wisconsin, and the Fieldhouse was absolutely rocking. Badgers trying to set the tone in the first set. Sarah Franklin digs one out for Izzy Ashburn, who puts it on a platter for Devin Robinson. She's been a beast this season. The Badgers, well, they're playing like a well-oiled machine. And then later in the set, some of these volleys in this game were absolutely bonkers. Two squads showing why they're some of the nation's best. MJ Hamill feeds Anna Smrek, who leaves the Huskers no choice but to watch it zip past. This first set, though, it was close from start to finish. Set point for Wisconsin. The Fieldhouse at this point about to erupt. Ashburn to Sarah Franklin. Watch this. Franklin up and smashes it down. It's inbounds, and the Badgers take the first set, and they'd roll from there. Wisconsin sweeps top-ranked Nebraska, handing them their first loss of the season and a statement win. In his first few weeks as the top dog for Wisconsin men's hockey, Mike Hastings has restored the Badgers' status as one of the best teams in the country. But last week, the Badgers were swept by Michigan State, and the now 6th-ranked Wisconsin team were back home tonight hosting Alaska Anchorage. End of the second period, Seawolves on the attack. First shot doesn't go. Back out to Gunnar Van Dam, and Anchorage strikes first. A speeding slap shot gives the bad guys the lead. But then later, under 7 minutes to go in this game, Badgers trying to force the issue. Wisconsin with a slapper, you'll see it here in a second, doesn't go. But then the second effort from Ben Dexheimer, he scores, or at least that's what the initial call was. But watch this, Dexheimer gives the goalie a shove. They'd call that goalie interference, and to the dismay of Mike Hastings, the Badgers lose at home to Anchorage. 1-0 is the final. Down in Arkansas, the Wisconsin women, as we switch over to that in a sec, down in Arkansas, the Wisconsin women were playing a big-time game, but we'll switch back over to the Wisconsin hockey game, make that the women's basketball game in just a second here. Let's head down to Milwaukee, showing that hockey game once more. Those Badgers were fantastic, and here is that Bucks game. Bucks hosting the Wizards, and if you're wondering, what are those funky uniforms? Well, it's the in-season tournament, but sometimes funky things are good. Case in point, Brooke Lopez. Game's tied at 1:16, 3 minutes left, and Splash Mountain gets it to go. He was unconscious tonight, and then a minute later, Milwaukee up 3. Why not feed the hot hand? Giannis gives it to Brooke. Brooke gets it to go and one. Lopez leads the Bucks down the stretch. He tied his career high tonight with 39 points, and the Bucks win it. 131-128 is your final. We'll be right back.
72 hours of unbelievable Black Friday mattress deals ends Monday at Ashley. Save up to $900 instantly on top mattress brands, plus low monthly payments with special interest financing. This in-store offer lasts through Cyber Monday. Don't miss this huge savings event, only at Ashley.
It's that time of year again, America. So let's light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Choose from a large inventory of Ford vehicles equipped with technology, space, and flexibility for any season. Get special offers on our adventure-ready SUVs or on our great selection of Ford trucks. And make the holidays bright with Ford.
Now, choose FlexBuy on Bronco Sport with 2.9% APR financing for 66 months, plus 1,000 FlexBuy, 1,000 bonus, and 1,000 low APR cash.
Welcome back to Sam's Hot Takes.
What's hot now? Spectrum One Stream. It's internet, unlimited mobile, advanced Wi-Fi, and this Xumo Stream Box free with Spectrum TV. It makes searching for shows and movies across live TV and streaming apps easy. It's streaming simplified.
Get internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Plus add Spectrum TV and get a free Xumo Stream Box for 12 months. Call 833-788-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a Spectrum store today.
From Lincoln Center Theater that brought you The King and I and South Pacific comes a sumptuous new revival of the most perfect musical of all time, My Fair Lady.
At Overture Center, November 21st through 26th. Tickets at overture.org.
When the hands that do the fixing need fixing. When the hands that do the caring need caring. That's a job for O'Keeffe's Working Hands. It's America's #1 selling hand cream and guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keeffe's for healthy feet.
This is Rhonda. She's a soul line dance instructor. And this is Rhonda's Good Feet story.
I love dancing, but I had foot pain and hated the fact that I had to sit out a couple dances. But since visiting the Good Feet store and wearing the arch supports, I definitely have not felt the pain. I am able to dance longer, feel happier. My energy levels have increased. Once that energy gets into you and you're feeling good, double spins.
Get back out there with arch supports from the Good Feet store.
If you have Medicare and Medicaid, you may be eligible to get extra benefits with iCare's dual eligible special needs plans. Our members get $1,800 per year with a card that's loaded monthly to pay for items such as eligible groceries, over-the-counter items, rent, and utilities. Whatever you don't spend carries over each month. Call us today, and a licensed sales agent will help you find out if you're eligible. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for you and your health.
72 hours of unbelievable Black Friday deals ends Monday at Ashley. Save up to 65% off doorbusters and special deals on our hottest look store-wide. Plus special interest financing for 6 long years. This in-store offer lasts through Cyber Monday, only at Ashley.
The First Warn Weather Team takes you beyond the barometer, only on News 3 Now.
Do you have your Christmas trees yet?
I don't. I usually wait a lot longer than this, maybe procrastinate a couple more weeks.
It's starting to feel more like it.
It is. We'll see some snow here by Saturday night and Sunday. Right now, live view from the Edgewater Sky Cam, just cloudy here. Snow still pretty far to our south and west. Temperatures are in the lower 20s. They're not going to change very much overnight. Here in Dane County, Madison 21. Temperatures lower to mid-20s across much of southern Wisconsin. But again, that first warn weather alert day for 1 to 3 inches of snow Saturday night and Sunday.
The holiday season's here. You ready?
Yeah.
Have a good night, everyone.